Hi, welcome to Voices of Reality. My name is Monique, and we have a guest here. Her name is Sherri Gonzales, and we are so happy to have her here. So, Sherri, if that's okay, Miss Sherri, I have a couple questions for you. What was it like, adjusting to hearing that your son was going to be an NFL player for the football Broncos team?
In the beginning, it was exciting and nerve-wracking because it's all new. But after we got in, like probably 2 years after we got into it, things started to become normal. There's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of donations, fundraisers, and just different things that come with the NFL. So it's not just playing on the field. He does off-the-field work as well. So just to try to coordinate all that stuff together, it was really difficult the first 2 years.
First 2 years. So, did you have any struggles before you heard of him going to the NFL?
Yes, because I was a teenage mom. So I had him at 16, so that was a struggle itself. And just making sure that he stayed on the right track, coming from the neighborhood that I grew up in, which is the inner city, which nothing is good in the inner city. But the most important thing was keeping him on track, keeping him focused, and making sure that his grades were the most important thing instead of football.
That's really understanding. Was your life when you got older, did you have any help in supporting, or was it really just yourself?
I lived with my grandma, so that was a lot of help. So I learned a lot of old school stuff. But living with my grandmother made it easy for me because I still had one more year of high school, and she helped me a lot so I can actually graduate with my class in 1983. So the help that I got from my family was really big, and it's really important to have your family support.
And do you think that you have changed in any way since the big change in your life?
I don't feel that I've changed personally, but I do feel that my lifestyle has changed a little bit because of my son's lifestyle. So anything that I do is going to reflect on him. So it's just staying focused and being true to yourself, and then it makes things a lot easier because it is a difficult situation that we're in. Also, it's a fun situation, but it's difficult because of you're always in the limelight. You never know who's saying something or who's doing something or who's watching. So I think personally I'm still the same, but my lifestyle has changed a little bit.
Okay, that's good. Did you ever have any friends that you thought you had changed because of the new lifestyle, or people that you didn't like became your new friends? Did any of that come to you?
Yes, it has. So all the friends that I had back then, I no longer have. Some family members have changed as well. And then I also have gained some family members that I never knew I had. So yeah, there's been some changes more so on them instead of myself. So yes.
And were you at all, scared for your son when he started to play pro football, with the high-risk injuries?
No, not really, because he's been playing since he was 6, and I'm kind of used to it. He's been hurt before, but it is pretty dangerous, and as long as I see him get up and I see certain movements that he makes to let me know that he's okay, then I don't stress. And just recently he did dislocate his elbow, so before I can even get nervous, he had already texted me and told me that he was all right. So I appreciate that.
So you have good communication and good role model in his life for you to be okay and stuff, because he knew right away that you're going to be like, what happened to my baby?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Did you ever think that your son would go in this direction in any kind of sort of way, straight on, head forward?
No, I just pretty much followed him as my son. So we went from Pop Warner to high school to college and then the NFL. Never expected him to be in the NFL. Just wanted him to have a balanced life, to be constructive, to be a productive citizen. And with all that taking place, he ended up being in the NFL. So we never dreamed of him to be in the NFL. He may have, but I never thought about it.
And once you heard that he was going to do the NFL thing, did it ever occur that maybe a backup plan? Did you kind of schedule a backup plan with him just in case if he didn't go onto the pros?
That's a good question. That's a very good question, because this is his first job. So if he was to lose his job today, we would have to find something to do. So his backup plan basically is his education. Graduating from the University of Miami was real important for me as well as him. So with that, those credentials, now he can do something after the NFL if anything was to happen, or if he just did his career and then retired, he still have something to do after that.
And do you have any kind of source as far as being protected over him when something doesn't go exactly wrong? Do you have any plans for him if just in case it kind of gets a little rough in the age of starting another direction?
Well, he has a few things that he's doing himself. He's opening a sports bar in Miami, so that's a really good deal for him, keep him busy. And then he also wants to open a gym after the NFL. If he didn't do either one of those, I have tons of things that I'm doing, and he can always come and work for me.
That's a good plan there.
Yes, it is.
Do you have any worries as far as him being out and going out, as far as the women that are kind of throwing themselves at him? Do you have any worries or like backup plans what to do?
Yes, that's a really good question, because you're right. There's women all over the place. They're young, they're old. A lot of them don't have respect for themselves, and that bothers me a little bit, being a woman. I pretty much just stand my ground and let them know who I am and what I expect from them. And if I don't get that, then you're not getting in.
I totally agree. Okay, and so I wanted to go back to the question. You said that, your son can come and work with you. What plans do you have in that scenario if he has to do that?
I have a few things. I started a project about 4 years ago, and it's called All Grown Up, and it's strictly for girls, just to empower them from the inside and out. And then I also have the home team, which we will be coming to your community soon, and it's just to inspire, encourage, and support our youth and future youth. And then I also have another project that I'm working on. It's called the DJ Williams Combine Camp. So with him opening a gym, it will be great for the kids to have a place to do their camps. So the DJ Williams Combine Camp, the All Grown Up, and the home team are the projects that I've been working on for the last 4 years.
And when you say strengthening and bringing out our beauty and youth girls, what do you mean? Like, what do you have in plan to do, helping bringing that inner beauty out and respect?
To teach girls that they are beautiful inside first. The outside is going to be there, but it's the inside that we need to work on with the girls. We're so quick to go get our girls' nails and hair and do all that outer stuff, but we won't talk about what's going on the inside, the aches, the pains, the things that they go through as they grow up. So I think this project that I invented, All Grown Up, is really going to help parents as well as going to help the girls.
And do you have any for the boys' side? As far as making them respect and kind of going back to the old school, like pulling the chair out for the lady, opening the door and all that kind of stuff. Do you have anything for that kind of side?
I don't have a kit for the boys, but with this kit that I have, as long as the girls learn to respect themselves, the boys won't have a choice but to respect them. So as long as you carry yourself in a disrespectful manner, then that's what you're going to get. So my thing is to empower the young women to respect themselves. In order to respect yourself, you'll get respect.
Coming from that old school.
That's right.
So, Well, we kind of discussed this a little bit earlier that you have a daughter that's 15 also, right?
Yes, I do.
And will she be like one of your big examples to talk about since she's your child?
Actually, I have two daughters. I have a 15 and a 21, and both of them helped me with the project, the All Grown Up Kit, 4 years ago. And actually, my daughter Tiffany, the 15-year-old, is going to be a writer on my project. So she's going to actually do the media part and the Facebook and the Twitter and all that. So she'll be responsible for that.
Also trying to get the girls in, attract them in.
Yeah, and she's an excellent writer, straight A student, and I just love working with my family.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, we are welcome to have you here.
Thank you.
Again, my name is Monique, and this is Sherri Gonzalez, and you have just been watching the Voices of Reality. Thank you.